Hello children, in this video we will learn kinds of sentences according to function. Basically children, the sentences can be classified into 4 kinds on the basis of their function. What are these 4 kinds? They are assertive or declarative, second interrogative, next imperative, last one is exclamatory. Okay, so basically we have 4 kinds of sentences on the basis of function, and I have named them. First is assertive, second is interrogative, third is imperative, and fourth is exclamatory. Now one by one we will take all these kinds and I will explain you about them in detail. Now assertive sentences. Children, we know assertive sentences are also called as declarative sentences. Basically, these sentences say something or state something. Now, let me give you the example. First, Tansen was one of the 9 gems in the court of Akbar. Second, he was born in 1506 at Bahawat in Gwalior. So these sentences, they are saying something, okay, and usually these sentences, they begin with capital and they end in full stop. Now assertive sentences can be either affirmative or negative. Affirmative means positive. It means assertive sentences or declarative sentences, they further divide into 2 types, and first is positive, affirmative, second is negative. Very simple examples I'll give you so that you'll understand. Affirmative sentence: he is tall. Okay, he is tall. Now the negative sentence of it is he is not tall. Understood? So this is all about assertive sentences. Now let's move on to the next one. The next kind of sentence is interrogative sentence. Basically these sentences, they ask a question and we put a question mark at the end of these sentences. For example, how did Tansen become such a great singer? Second, did he create any new ragas? What we have observed in these 2 sentences, both the sentences, they were starting with capital letter and they end in question mark. Now, these interrogative sentences, they are further divided into 4 kinds. What are these 4 kinds? First is yes and no questions. Second, WH questions. Third, tag questions. And fourth, choice questions. Now, let me explain you what is yes or no questions. Basically, these questions, they give the answer in yes or no. Now, let me give you the example. Are you writing? Have you done your work? So, these were the example of yes and no questions. Now, the examples of WH question. What is your name? What are you doing? How old are you? Where do you live? So these are the examples of WH questions. Now let me explain you what are tag questions. Basically tag questions are interrogative fragments that are added at the end of the declarative or an imperative sentence to form questions. And usually an affirmative sentence has a negative tag and a negative sentence has an affirmative tag. If in simple language I explain you the above lines, it means the sentences which are positive, we write negative tag, and the sentence which are negative, we give positive tags. So now let me give you the examples of tag questions. First, you can't drive a car, can you? Second, she likes to travel, doesn't she? So these are the examples of tag questions. Okay, now understand what are choice questions. Choice questions, children, are the questions that provide a choice in the question itself. The answer to the choice question is in the question itself. Remember, the answer to the choice question is in the question itself. First, would you prefer chocolate or vanilla ice cream? Second, do you like the black dress or the blue one? So what you have observed in the first, two options were given, chocolate and vanilla ice cream, and you were asked to choose out of them. Second, the black dress and the blue one, again two options are given and you were asked to pick one. It means the choice is given in the sentence itself. Now let's talk about the next sentence. These sentences, they express a request, command or a piece of advice. Now look at the examples. Download some information about Tansen from the internet. What kind of sentence is it? It is a example of command. Now second one. Tell me something about ragas, please. Example of request. Now the third one. Develop some taste for classical music. So this is the example of advice. Here in this sentence, it is said that you are requested to develop some taste for music, classical music. Okay, so we have understood imperative sentences. These sentences, they express command, or in simple words we say order, a request or a piece of advice. Now the last kind of sentence according to the function. And which one is this? It is exclamatory sentence. What kind of sentences are they? An exclamatory sentence expresses some strong feeling, and we put an exclamation mark at the end of these sentences. Now time to give you the example so that you will properly understand the term. First, what a great singer Tansen was. At the end, what we have given? Exclamatory sign. Now the second sentence. How rich the tradition of Indian classical music is. Again I am repeating. How rich the tradition of Indian classical music is. Again at the end, exclamatory mark. And both the sentences, the initial letter of the words, they were starting with capital and ending in exclamatory sign. So with this, we have done with the topic. Soon we'll meet with the next topic. Till then, take care. Goodbye.